if we really are real, the educational system, and now let me back up for a minute. I am in no way knocking the teachers.
No.
Because I will say, I know, my daughter's teachers, I know a lot of them, we communicate a lot. They are trying so hard. Like their hearts are in the right place. The teachers are phenomenal, but it's the bureaucracy that's keeping them like, you have to teach this, you have to do that.
Yeah.
If we just let the teachers teach, the kids would develop a love of learning. Like my daughter told me, she said, I love learning, I hate school. Mm-hmm. And that's sad because she is very naturally curious and she researches stuff on her own, and she's got, real eclectic mix of, her favorite thing, she likes aerospace and the space industry. She's very into like the original SNL cast right now. So she's doing a lot, she likes old school rock. So she's trying to figure out like, cool. I know it's really cool, but she doesn't have time to do that because she's always doing homework.
Right.
So if we quit being busy, but the school system has not changed since what, the 40s, the 50s? We're still teaching, but we're still teaching them back when like schools got bigger and we moved from the one classroom school, like we got away from Little House on the Prairie, right? Mm-hmm. And we went to grades. But ever since then, it was designed for people who go to school and they get out and they work a job, usually manufacturing or some kind of factory, until they die.
Yeah. And
that's it. But the society has changed and we haven't changed the educational system.
Right.
Everything else we've updated except for that.
Yeah, I agree. And also to the point where kids need to be kids, just going back real quick before I forget, because sometimes I get a little absent-minded. And I go off on tangents. I don't know if you've noticed.
About conspiracy theories.
Yeah, what were we talking about? They see us, I say us as adults, and so many adults aren't fulfilled or happy with their career, right? And so you've got adults who aren't thrilled with their life, and they're telling their kids, hey, go to school so that you can get a job and all that. And the kids are going, well, you don't like the one that you have, so why do I want to do that?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, that's my future?
Right.
You come home upset, pissed off every day, and I want to do that?
But I agree, because the challenge is kids need something, but that goes back to the exposure. Kids don't know what's available. Yeah. Like, I feel like if we could have people that have cool jobs, and I think you and I are a little bit different than a lot of people, is we both love what we do.
Yeah.
But both of us do stuff that did not require all the schooling that we had.
And also, it hasn't always been like that for me. I haven't always enjoyed my jobs. This is what has ended up.
Yeah.
It's morphed into this, thankfully.
Yeah.
Like, I feel very fortunate to be doing what I do, but it wasn't always like that. Today is a byproduct of a lot of sacrifice and everything else,
right?
And messing things up, and it's like, okay, it's working out now.
But you learned from it.
Yeah, I did. But a lot of times, people in general will look at what you're doing now, mm-hmm. and they see that, and that's cool, but they don't know what all went into it. And so, but how do you teach that? What's hard to teach is patience. How do you teach kids that you're not going to get everything that you want right away?
Yep.
And the problem is, so many kids too, I think, look at the role models that are out there. It's like, well, this guy's got a hit song. Okay, yes. That's very rare.
Yep.
This guy's a star athlete. That's very rare. Well, this guy makes millions on YouTube. Okay, there's a few people that do that. But your odds of being a millionaire YouTuber or a professional athlete or a singer, professional entertainer, you might as well be, like, I got a better chance of playing for the NBA, than any of that.
Well, it's true, but people, and that's cool if that's their dreams, but they also need to have some practicality behind it. But I think that goes back to what we were talking about earlier, the exposure. And this does fall partially on the parents, but this also falls on the school system, is we need to explain to kids what options are. And every option is not, you need to study, and learn all this irrelevant crap, and then go get in debt. We're going to do another episode on debt, but it's go to college and get all that. Now, I'm a big fan of education. Like I said, I'm a total nerd, but I'm a fan of learning and knowledge. Mm-hmm. But we can expose kids and we can teach them what careers look like just by introducing them.